From the Carol Lambert Studios at Drury University, this is DUTV, a magazine show produced by students learning multimedia production. And now your host, Allie Randolph.
Drury University has a new president, the art gallery a new exhibit, and we have a brand new TV studio. Hello and welcome back to another edition of DUTV. I'm Allie Randolph. You heard me right. For the first time ever, Drury has its own state-of-the-art HD TV studio. The very show you're watching now is our maiden voyage with the new equipment. Dylan Corbett has specifics on the new equipment and the generous supporters who made it possible.
You should be able to turn that over and just tell me what you just said. Now, the words.
After 39 years, Carol Lambert is back on campus.
And prepares an individual for life's challenges in so many ways.
For 30 years, Carol led the Channel 8 news team in Tulsa. Now, she's working with us.
I love helping students because, I was a student once, and some of my professors, especially here at Drury, were most influential on my decisions in my career.
Carol's new career is in the freelance video world, but at the same time, she also saw the need for a new TV studio at Drury, and she generously donated towards that cause.
I wanted to help Drury and the students who come to the communication school here have a first-class, top-rated experience comparable to any place in the nation.
Corbett has the specifics
Stand by to roll C with audio.
Generous supporters who made it possible.
Go.
The heart and soul of the DUTV renovation is in the control room. From graphic generation to media storage and playback, this multi-output switcher does it all.
The very show you're watching now is our maiden voyage with the new equipment.
And in the studio, full HD cameras, complete with teleprompter and on-air monitors. As students, we have the best of the best, thanks to SGA funding and the gift from Carol Lambert.
Dylan Corbett has specifics on the equipment and the generous supporters who made it possible.
I have blessings. I've had a wonderful career, and I felt like I needed to share my blessings. I really did. And if I could help these students have a wonderful experience and move on into the broadcast industry, being a Drury graduate, I wanted to be just a little part of that.
4, 5, 6, 7.
For DUTV, I'm Dylan Corbett.
Our new studio is also equipped with virtual sets and the ability to change backgrounds with the push of a button. By now, you've already heard the name David P. Manuel. If not, you will soon, as Dr. Manuel will be taking over as the president of Drury University. Here's a look back at the official announcement produced by Bobby Hearn.
And I will be ready.
He just is Drury. Drury has a culture of its own. The way people act and interact, the faculty, the staff, the students, and that culture is critical. And there's no question that both Dr. Manuel and Betty Coe are going to fit in just perfectly with the environment here at Drury.
I was excited about being possibly part of an institution that would say, we're going to lean forward into the future and I think help young people really take their place in American professionalism, in American higher ed, in American corporate settings. So, and Drury has this wonderful commitment to the success of young people and to broadening their experiences. We made the campus visit and we both came away with these big smiles on our faces saying, wow, these people are really welcoming and very forthcoming. So that was a very positive experience for us, and today was certainly just a reinforcement of that.
The feedback that we got from all the candidates who we talked to about Drury, specifically about Drury, was very encouraging. They knew about Drury before they even applied. It wasn't a matter of them coming to understand the university. They wanted to be here because they knew Drury, and that's always a good thing to hear.
I can't say enough about how I feel about the integration of liberal arts and professional studies. That blend is proving to be the answer that so many people think are leading young people into the future, as opposed to exclusively professional education and or exclusively liberal arts education. So Drury brings that blend of business, architecture, education, but with that strong liberal arts foundation for everyone.
Dr. Manuel currently serves as Chancellor for LSU Alexandria. He'll officially take over as Drury's 17th president June 1st. Now, if you know anything about Springfield history, then you would not be surprised to hear that just east of campus used to be a Dr. Pepper bottling company. That very same building is now the home to our Pool Arts Center. Each year, Pool schedules a variety of exhibitions by local, national, and international artists. If you have yet to see this year's lineup, don't worry. Dylan Corbett will bring you up to speed.
At Drury University, the Pool Art Center is an unknown treasure. Many people are working hard to make this year's gallery a success.
We just really want people to pay more attention to art because this building is so far away from the rest of campus. Most of our events in the past couple years no one even knew about.
Throughout the year, the gallery will feature works of art from national and local artists that rotate monthly.
Well, currently we have a show up by Vanessa Woods. She's got a show that runs through December and through January. In February, we'll have a show by our sculpture professor, Blaine Wisenhunt, who will show through the month of February. In March, we'll have a show by Bob Linder. He is a recently retired photographer from the Springfield News Leader, and he will have a retrospective of his work.
Along with these artists, the Pool Art Center Gallery will also feature exhibits from Drury students who are hoping to attract a bigger audience this year.
Just a wide variety of artwork from the students, and it's all very, very good.
Yeah, we have a lot of big ideas, and we're really excited about them.
We recommend and welcome all of the Drury students to come here.
For more details and additional information, visit drury.edu/PAC Gallery. For DUTV, I'm Dylan Corbett.
You can see pool exhibits Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. through 5 p.m. until the last Tuesday of each month. Drury's convocation theme this year is a hot topic in the media world. It involves the changing world of journalism and its influence from social media. Once again, Dylan Corbett has details.
Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. Yeah, this social media thing has really given birth to an entire new industry.
Twitter has taken off. Facebook is sparking revolution.
What they're calling a social media revolution.
Social media is now a part of our everyday lives.
It's how we connect with our friends and families. It's how we get our news. It's how we make impacts and how we make a difference.
The 2012 and 13 theme year, Voices Unbound, focuses on new media and the future of democracy.
Social media makes it possible for anyone to become a publisher, to put their content out there. And what I wanted to do was, with this theme year, with this explosion of technology and media, what is that doing to our society?
New media and technology have changed the way we consume and distribute information, and have changed the way we communicate with one another.
If you walk around campus, you see, students, they're not necessarily connected to one another one-on-one. They're connecting to each other, but they're doing it, through their phones or on their laptops or their tablets, through Facebook and through Twitter.
Social media outlets are also changing the ways of traditional journalism.
I can say something and it might be heard just like CNN is heard.
It really does empower people to share their opinions, share the news, share what's going on around them.
That's part of the goal of this theme year, is to explore the pros and cons of these explosion of voices. That's why it's called Voices Unbound.
These voices include Andy Carvin, an international journalist who helped shape the future of Twitter use in the Iranian election, Brian Stelter, a reporter from the New York Times, and Roxana Sabari, an Iranian-American journalist whose story you won't want to miss. So come on out and support the 2012 and 13 theme year. For details, schedule updates, and additional information, visit voicesunbound.org or follow us on Twitter. For DUTV, I'm Dylan Corbett.
Social media is not without its critics. Is it a powerful marketing tool or just a fad? The question was put to the test with a surprise rock concert on campus. It only took a few tweets, and 6 hours later, a crowd formed to watch Someone Still Loves You Boris Yeltsin rock the fountains. Dr. Jonathan Groves is responsible for the social media jam. Groves wanted to test how fast a tweet can spread on campus and then reward those who follow Twitter. Around 50 Yeltsin fans made the show, and the band played for about an hour. Don't forget, Convo Theme Day is set for April 11th. In 1 year alone, Americans spend over $4 billion on nail care. That's a lot of people striving for great-looking nails. Taylor Sade has the story of one woman who makes a living helping them meet that goal.
Hi, I'm Tanya Sade. I work at Plaza Style, and I'm a nail technician. I've done this for 23 years and a few months. I went to Clip Joint Cosmetology School, and that was several years ago. Back then it was only to get your partial license, which is what I have. It's called a manicurist. I have one client that I have done for 22 and a half years. The rest of them I've done at least 7 or 8 years. But my ladies come every 2 weeks, every week. They're just on a regular rotation. I do everything by hand. You don't find very many nail techs that still do things by hand. Manicures take half an hour. Acrylic nails take 45 minutes to an hour, and pedicures take 45 minutes to an hour. You take off their polish, push their cuticles back, put cuticle softener or solvent on there to really get them pushed back in there. Push them back a little bit more, put some oil on there, massage them. Have them put scrub on their hands, and they go to the bathroom and wash those off real good, and then they get a hand massage, and then I polish their nails. Well, we're in the phone book under Plaza Style, and I'm here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I just work by appointment, and usually you have to call the week before if you want to get in because I stay pretty busy.
A story on one nail care specialist produced by Taylor Sade. By the way, she just so happens to be his mom. That's it for this first ever edition of DUTV in our brand new production studios. I'm Allie Randolph. Now back to the music.
DUTV is a magazine show shot live at Drury University in the Carol Lambert Studios. With only a few exceptions, content for DUTV is produced by students learning multimedia production in the Department of Communication. And now back to the music.